the best Hawaii.
Hi, I'm Joyce.
I'm Tomomi.
And we're Kuros
Kuros
Workshop. So we are a handmade journal and stationery bindery. So we make handmade journals, and the idea was to make them so they looked like they were from Hawaii. Sort of that idea of aloha. We like animals, so we have a cat line as well. We actually we started working on the mainland at university in a library in the preservation department. And preservation is a big umbrella, and under that is bookbinding, and that's where we really sort of fell in love with it. I mean, we started out with a great love for books to begin with, but being able to make them and to learn how they were made historically was what interested us both. And I think that's where the beginning of Kuros Workshop started, is we wanted to be able to make items, particularly journals, because we're also both journalers, to share with other people.
Yeah.
And one of the things was we found that there are a lot of journals out there, and we just couldn't find one that we really liked. Some of them didn't stay open, some of them didn't last very long, they fell apart really easy, and we knew that we could make a great journal, so we started out that way.
Basically, we have the same concept, but I'm really in the box style person. And then she has very, very innovative idea. How about this? How about that? So, okay, I've never thought about that. Let's try, and we can make samples, this and that. And then finally, we just, remodel or retune up or something. Then this Aloha journal, that's our signature journal, actually came out that way.
So everything is handmade, and we start out with just the raw materials. Like we get the best paper we can find to make signatures for the books. We have to fold those to make signatures, and then we end up pressing them for a couple of days. We have to sew those signatures, so all of our books are hand sewn. And then from there we go ahead and we make the covers and the spine pieces that go onto it. The interesting thing about our journals are the actual cover pieces that we put on them, because we wanted to make them unique. The actual idea for the journal came from the fact that after my grandmother had passed away, she was really into Hawaiian music and hula and ukulele and singing, and she had a lot of dresses that were, aloha style. And everybody was going in and kind of taking out their favorite piece of clothing that they loved from her. And so I had gone in and taken out a few of the dresses that I really loved from her. And we took them apart. Other members of our family were making like pillowcases and stuff, and I decided I wanted to use the material I had to make journal covers. So that's kind of how we started out with that particular product. And we can't just glue material down, so we had to line it to make sure that the glue doesn't soak through or anything like that. And so we lined it with Japanese paper. That's another thing that we really love. That made it a lot easier for us to work with as a type of book cloth.
Yeah.
So that's how the journals are made.
Function.
The function.
Function.
Yeah.
Open flat, even though we are not holding the pages. And then even if it's a beginning, even if it's a middle, even if it's an ending, flat as it is. So the other day we talked with someone who is left-handed, and then people who are right-handed, it's easy to try to write with the right hand and then hold the page with the left hand, but she's a left-handed. So when she wanted to write the left side of the page, there's no way we can just do that way. So she said she's really find out it's very, very convenient. But the function is the best, but at the same time, we also added aloha style, design-wise, and then cat style. So that may be the two main pillars, the best part of the aloha journal.
We've had a couple of artists buy our books because they do artwork in our journals. We also have another type of journal. It's called a wooden Coptic. So we use upcycled wood. We kind of sand it down and make it look really pretty, and then we use a different, more hardy paper in there, and they can use that to. I think somebody we know does collage and stuff like that. So you don't necessarily have to journal. You could be an artist. You could be
drawing,
yeah,
some painting. because the
So-
Coptic binding has the artistic paper, art paper. So it's good for what is it, pastel, watercolor, maybe not oil painting, but color pencil. That's also good. So it doesn't have to be journal.
So we make a range of other items that kind of go with it. We have like a passport cover. We have a portfolio case. You can stick a small memo pad in there with a pen, and you can take it to meetings and stuff. Box cases for like pens or small little cases that you can carry. So we actually take the leftover materials of what we have been using, and we make miniature books out of them and use them as Christmas tree ornaments. We just uploaded onto our website the ability to personalize your journal or customize it. You can go ahead and pick the kind of cover you want, match the spine with it, and then you have a choice between a blank journal, a line journal, or a dotted page journal. That we also offer conservation services. So if there is a book that means a lot to you, whether it's a Bible or something that has been passed down throughout your family's history and it needs a little TLC, give us a call. We're happy to take a look at it and talk about the kind of treatment that we can help.
So we just make it whatever they want to make, especially for that bound style. So we are very flexible. So if you guys have any questions, just contact us.